Well, hello friends, how's everybody doing? It's your friend Jeff playing Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, the American campaign, and normal land and sea battles with adaptation on. And I got my 4 ships ready. Rusty and Ray, made the suggestion of putting the best officers on your capital ship here, so I took off all the officers on my thing of all my ships, and I put on, I'm not the best, these guys here are better than me, but I put me at the top, and then I put the best on here. Gave us some good experience. This ship here, and this one here. These are the 4 that are going to go in. I can't max them out because the status of my fleet is I'm losing 17,000 per turn. So this is all going to get erased on the next battle. And all the officers are off here. They're in my reserve pool right now. You can see they're not, some are okay, but they're not that great of what's left over. And then we got some here that we can buy. Not really super great stats, but whatever. Anyways, we're gonna head off to Battle of Block Island. Look at this. We only get gee. I don't know. Look at this. 15,000. Okay. I'm losing 17, and I have 16 here. Now I can make it harder and get an extra 3,000. So we'll bump that up to 18, but you can see here, like, I'm gonna have to make some drastic changes to my fleet. It's all because I got these big ships, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I don't know, sometimes I'm always like this where I have a too large of a fleet or too expensive of a fleet. Okay, we can put in 2 of 4 ships. I got my capital ship here. And we'll put this one there. And this is all I have left. Fire ship and merchant ship and another ship there, but alright, this one is kind of weird. Look at the way the wind is already. We're actually going kind of against it. Like this ship, look at this ship, right? It's going 2 knots. And of course, this one is tagging along. But this is like, look at the wind right here. You know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh. Why do they do this to us? Like, seriously. All I could do at the moment is to try to have these ships like turn a little bit. I don't even know how I'm gonna attack him with this the way it is. I mean, I think we can actually, I think we could possibly, but if he keeps coming this way, I don't know how I can go against him. You know what I mean? Like, this is like ridiculous. I'll see if I can get these 2 guys to keep going that way, but I mean, that is totally ridiculous. Now we got our 2 ships here. Now we don't want them to go that way. They gotta go, and I don't even know exactly, but let me see. The red zone is here. So they're probably going to have to get to over here somewhere. And then we got these ships over here. They too have got to get somewhere around to here, maybe. We'll put a stop on them. And the fly can also go somewhere over there. And then we have these three that are just crawling. And they have got to get to the red zone. So yeah. Now I hear shooting, so... Okay, so now maybe... Yeah, now maybe I can actually... Oh yeah, look at him. He's a 960. 960. I mean, I can't, you know, my fleet is, like, I'm losing 17, what is it, 17,000 a turn? And he's up to 960, and I could barely get to 900. Alright, now this is going to get a little awkward. Let me just pause for a minute. Alright. What am I going to do here? I guess this one can tilt this way now with the wind. And this one has got to go that way too, but we got to try to block him. So let's see how this is going to go. And if he gets lucky and takes out a mass, it's going to really hurt me big time. That there alone. You lose a big mass on these big ships, and that's a $6,000 to $9,000 cost that you just cannot afford. I mean I can't afford it. I'm already losing 17,000 starting this battle. And I'm only going to get 18,000, so I mean, but I do have 16,000 in my bank, so I mean, I don't know. I didn't want this one to engage him. I want this one to engage him. But this is a bad situation at the moment. Okay, now this ship here, we're going to tell him to go ahead and repair and to board. This one's going to have to keep moving. This one's going to come on this way. And then this one go right over there. Okay, and then, okay, now you got to cut in. Alright, let me see. How can I do this better? Let me see. Like anything else going on in the battle right now, it doesn't really matter. It's only this enemy ship right here. There's going to be two more coming from over here, and there might be one over here. I'm not 100% certain. I can't remember everything on this battle, but I will tell you that he's 1 star at the moment. I'm 3 on each, so... And this will be immediately costly to me. But, okay, instead of just yakking, let's get into it. Oh boy, this is... Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't know that I could actually get to him, but I did, but... Yeah, maybe I could do a hard cut right here. That would block him, maybe. No, we gotta start to repair too. Oh yeah, here comes somebody right now. Oh no, these are our ships. Okay, that's good. Yeah, good. So now we can... Alright, now that they're starting to get together. Yeah, I'm losing perspective because of the way the wind is. These guys are going... I told them to go way over here. Yeah, because the red zone's over there, so... Where did I tell these guys to go to? Alright, well, whatever. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. Let's get back to this. Wait. Wait. I gotta make sure I put this is not letting me do it, so hold on. He's gotta come and anchor, and this one has to try to anchor right here and cut him off. I don't know if this will work, but we're gonna give it a try. Come on, turn. Yeah, this is not... He's gonna get away. Yep. Just okay, well, you know what? If he's gonna pull that, then I will have this ship come this way. That's the way he's gonna do it. Come on. Yeah, because he's going backwards now. Of course, I would have rather have had Rotker be boarding him. Come on, I gotta get this second-rate ship over here quickly to help out. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, we just did a good volley right there, so that works. That just made him almost waver. Just that one volley. Otherwise, you know, it would have been... Yeah, he already gained the staff from killing my guys over here, but... Oh yeah, we're volleying now again. So as long as he good. All right, good. We're boarding now. All right, but we've already, you know, I don't know. Oh yeah, good. I just gained about 400 prisoners right there. Okay, Okay, so I just threw over everybody and then pushed them back onto my ship, so I put a minimum crew on here. Now, I don't know if the 114 is... Yeah, look it. I even have these guys here as only... Yeah, let me drop him there. Let me just put 67 on here. I mean, I did the minimum crew thing, but that's too big, and I actually don't want that ship, so I'm going to tell... Now, of course, the wind is... We can only move one ship at a time, I think, so this is like a little problem here. I don't think... Well, maybe I could go this way. Let me see. Can you go that way, maybe? No, because see, the wind is right here. So yeah, this is a... AI always does this kind of crap. They they always go against the wind to try to get away. And sometimes they do get away. They can still maneuver because they have momentum. But, okay, but like I said, and you know what? Because we got this one, but it did cost me about 400 guys, I think, too. But I do have prisoners. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a save right here. Because, you know, we knocked out whatever that ship is. Let's take a look at this ship. It's a first-rate victory class. So it has, well, it has 108 guns, but it probably had 112. Okay, but, okay, so that is a first-rate ship. And of course, the trouble I'm having is to try to separate these ships. You can see the wind is pushing us back, which might be okay because then we can then head this way, I think, to get going. The whole point is to try to separate these ships. And we can repair our ships, of course. And then this victory class, we will, let's go a little faster so that we can get this maneuvering. Okay, we can see you can see the red zone here. You can see an enemy ship coming to attack. But again, which was nice, is we had 2 against 1. So that was okay. That worked to my favor. I was a little question about when I was starting this if I'd be able to do that. But you know, it did work out. I mean, don't forget, my fleet is so expensive, and my fleet has lesser caliber guns on the ships, so that means I can put upgrades on my ships, and I can put max crews, but the problem is, at this time, I can't afford the max crews right now, so that's why I had to tag team this ship here. Otherwise, I wouldn't been able. Okay. Oh, we got more engagement going on. So, let's pause for just a minute. All right. Let's go to this over here. All right. So, it looks like my guys are coming this way. Oh yeah, here they are. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're going to tell these 3 guys to attack that, and we're going to put them on AI. And these guys are nothing compared to these, but they're going to try to keep them busy, I guess. So that way, these 2 ships can get over here. And then my 2 ships can try to also get over here. So I just got to set the orders for them. And we got these guys still coming, and look at this, 7 and 5. I mean, one of those ships will destroy these in a heartbeat, and you'll lose the battle. So now that that's about to happen, this first rate, we're gonna just tell it to head this way, and we only got 67 on it. So therefore, doing the thing that Valshala had told me was okay when all your units are much bigger, but when they're smaller, you know, I'd rather just have 67 get out of here than 114. So anyways, okay, so we can go ahead and get going. Yeah, I just wanted them to engage these guys. It has to allow us to get over there. I mean, I know they don't stand any chance with these guys. It's just, yeah, look, he just blew up. He just blew up. But you can see how, you know, I had a feeling they were going to come this way. This is just to keep them occupied. Oh yeah, here we are right here. Where's my other ship? Okay, it looks like the wind keeps changing. Looks like the wind and yeah, you're gonna get over here. You gotta get over here. Alright, we gotta get back to normal speed. We gotta get to normal speed. Yeah, and again. Come on, let's go that way then. Just need that ship to get out of here. Alright, alright, let's pull him that way. And we don't care about this guy at the moment. What I'm gonna do is I'm telling this one, I'm not even trying to board, I'm just trying to stay with him. So that way Garlic can get into the action too. I mean, Garlic could probably take this one right here. You know what I mean? It's possible, but again... Alright, so now I can tell that one... Oh yeah, he's gonna try to get away now. He's gonna try to get away. Oh, hey, oh, pause. We got another big ship right here. Alright, it might be highly possible. It might be highly possible to get all these. Let me see if I can get him over to here. Valhalla might be able to take him. The wind is going this way, so it doesn't make any sense to go this way. This ship probably needs to go over this way and cut him off. And unfortunately I put a stop on Fenwick, and then he started to get going again. So I did not adjust But again, we got this one here. So if we can go ahead and... I'm going to have to tell him to get going, and I have to tell this one to get going. Because we need to make this happen quickly. And I can put him on canister too. Anchor, anchor. Yeah, he's playing a game with us. I said anchor. No, see. Boy, I'll tell you, the AI is pretty tricky. The AI is pretty tricky. Because you can see how... Ay, ay, ay. What is going on? Both of these ships are in a bad... They're just... Even him is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. It's hard to have 3 ships doing boarding action because when you're clicking on a ship, sometimes these other ones do stupid things. I mean, I don't know. Call me a bad admiral, I guess, but, man, I don't know. Well, at least these two are repairing. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, he started to go, and then he stopped, and we put both of us out of position or something. I mean, it's like really ridiculous. And do I have any other ships coming on a battle? Alright, these guys look like, at the moment, they're clear, but I think more ships will come, so... Oh boy, okay, sorry to get all up frustrated with this, but... I mean, this really is upsetting of the way this went down. Of course, you have the luxury of just watching the video of this little bit of action and seeing where I made the mistake, but you know, where I don't, because I'm looking at the situation right here, and I just don't like it. And this one, I'm trying to target him, and it's not working. Like, seriously, it's got the 3 ships linked together. I mean, I don't know what is going on here. I mean, I should be able to go that way. He's going that way. I mean, I can stop. Okay, you know, I can stop. I should be able to click on him. See, this is the problem here we got right here. Okay, now it's gonna let me target. Okay. And that's that's round ball. It's canister. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just canister him. I don't know about this though. And he's got to stop because he's gonna crash into here. This is a bad situation. I mean, the yeoman, like I said, this is really frustrated. It makes me want to almost load it again. You know what I mean? Like, load my save. Because I don't like the way this went. Because of the simple fact that he put somehow both of my ships got out of position to board him. And the wind is going this way, so we can't go backwards. This ship is trying to board. This one is also... And we're not doing a darn thing. This ship here is shooting canister at that one. And he got over here, so he might as well get on the ship here, I guess. Alright, you know what? This one's out of position. Yeah, and my ship's on fire. Alright, you get over here. I mean, this is ridiculous in a way. Like, it makes me want to do this save, and that's why why we save, because if something stupid like this happens, we can reload the save. But, you know what I mean? Okay, he's now moving. Alright, this one's a done deal. That one's a done deal. Oh, yeah. Alright, we got this one too. Yeah. Well, okay, sorry for getting a little frustrated there. I guess the way I look at it is, yes, we can load the save that I did. We can load the save and redo it, but we can load the save and redo it. Oh, good. Okay, so now I think long ago when I used to play this, I think there was more than just 3 ships. Or unless when it's hard, they throw in a couple extra ships. That's possible, because I played, you know, a year ago, I played the hard campaign, and with scaling always, and I'll tell you that, you know what I mean, I usually think there's usually more than just 3 to ships, but that's okay. They let us bring 4 into this battle, so that alone, and if it's 4 against 3, then that's okay. That makes it possible to, you know, do it. Like, again, as you can see the way I play, I'm not saying everybody plays this way or everybody should, no. I mean, I'm just letting you know, I'm just a player that have been playing this game. I was an early backer of this game, you know what I mean? So I go way back to when this game first started. And so I'm not bragging about that. I'm just saying, you know, I've been playing this game, and I play a certain way. So you can't teach an old dog new tricks, is what I'm trying to say. That I can adjust to certain things, but I won't be able to do whatever. So the way I play is the way I play, and you know what I mean. Like I said, so I lost 1,000 crew again. So you know, you know, it's costly, but I think where I lost a lot was just because of the way the ships, like, you see how tricky the AI is? You know what I mean? Like, they stop and go, even against the wind. They stop and go and make it hard for us to connect to them and do that. So, I mean, so that was a little bit frustrating, and granted, like, I don't know if I load this save and I get playing on this again, this part right here, if I can do that better and not lose as much, you know. But again, I don't have the luxury at this very moment of seeing my video, of seeing where I went wrong and where I lost most of these guys. But you as a viewer, you can just skip around in the video, and I can do this later, but I can't do it for the discussion right now. So I mean, I can't do that. So all I can do is look at this right here and see that they had 3 ships, 270 guns, 2160 of crew. They lost everything. I had 4 ships, and then the rest was the Allies, which were tiny ships. So they don't really, you can't really factor them in here, other than those 3 that we kind of delayed that second pack a little bit to allow our other ships to get up here. That's about the only way that I could do that, is just sacrifice those 3 and delay the enemy. So yeah, that worked out. I think that worked out. So again, I lost 1/3 of my crew, I guess. Now, the conditions are you got to save those 2 tiny transports. I mean, they have 5, like what was it? If I remember correctly, 5 and 7 guys. I mean, one volley from any enemy ship would either surrender them or destroy them. And if you look at this right here, all must be fulfilled. Like, you lose one volley from an enemy ship could take out one of these, and you'll get you won't get a victory. So plain and simple. Okay, so check this out, right? Remember what I said in my other battles? You know what I mean? Like, okay, it works like this. Way back in this campaign that I'm currently doing right now, and I'm just discussing some things. So if you want to hear this, that's great. If you don't, just skip it and, don't even watch my video if you don't want to. But my discussion of how adaptation works and stuff, and to keep the game interesting, or even without adaptation, there's also an element of randomness of what you're gonna get to have in a battle. So I mean, like, I could load this battle a few times. Sometimes it'll give me the same thing, and sometimes it might give me something lesser or more. It just depends. And I took the harder difficulty because that's what I do when I'm playing. And that's why I like the normal campaigns. I can go up or down in difficulty. So in throughout the whole campaign. So I mean, that's kind of fun and cool. But anyways, what I was trying to say, I don't want to lose my train of thought, but if you go back several battles, and you can see where we faced the Milford, and then I think I captured it, and I added that to my fleet. I forget what that one was. It was a 5th rate at the time or something. Then we had to face the Milford again in another battle, which that was an Ardent, and so I got him, and then I had an Ardent, and now I go into another battle, and now I face a Bellona, and I get the Bellona, and I add that to my fleet, and now, you know what I mean? I got the what was it? I got Rodger, a 128 gun ship. Like, because you can see the progress right here, right? I got a Ardent. I got added after a battle. I got a Bellona after the battle. I got Valhalla after the battle, and that's a 90 gun ship. And then after the battle, I get a 126 gun ship. And you can see right here, and this is a 2nd-rate ship. You can see this one here is now a 1st-rate ship. And it looks like this is an Ardent unless he lost some guns. I'm going to say usually 68 guns like this one is an Ardent class 3rd-rate ship. So, and then you have a 90 gun ship right here, which is the same as Valhalla. So you can see how they threw in a 1st-rate ship now. So, and if I try to add that to my fleet, like, I don't know what's going to happen, but for discussions, I just wanted to point that out, that, you know what I mean? Like, each battle, like, if you've seen my videos, if you look at the harbor, you see how I add these ships to my fleet. And the problem is that every time you do that, you're going to face something even greater the next time. And it's just a progression that keeps on going. But it's a challenge, and it's whatever you do. So sorry to get on a little rant or whatever, but that's, when I look at this, that's what I'm thinking about and stuff. So anyways, and again, here because of meleeing and stuff. You know, and I understand that there's people that say, you know, you need to take the ships and just keep bombarding them with canister and try to wear down the ship before, so it might just give up or whatever, and then you may not lose an officer. But the way I've always played is I don't want to take the time of sitting there pounding away at them. I'd rather just go and take them out. But when you do melee, this is what happens. So I put all my best officers on all 4 of these ships. You know, I don't have any ship here. Of the 4 ships, I do not have any that has a junkie or a crappy officer. So I just lost a sub-lieutenant, deceased, so he's gone. If he was wounded, he still would not get any XP for this battle, so that's a bad thing, but at least he'd be still alive. So yeah, this is the only problem with having the best officers on all of these 4 ships, is when this guy dies, you know, I lose a very good officer. Like, I don't mind it if it's a midshipman, you know what I mean? But when it's like if this, yeah, why, you know, this, check this out, right? I get a midshipman, but he must have been a pretty high midshipman for me to put him on the ship, or of these 4 ships. So think about it. I took all the officers off every one of my ships in the fleet before I started this battle. I mean, I didn't show you that, but I did that because that was a tip that was given to me. And I've done stuff like that in the past, but I don't make it a habit. So, I mean, I just did that just this time to see how it would go. And all I'm trying to say is, you know, I'm just saying I lost a good officer, but this midshipman is now what he was. So, you know, you got to look at the silver lining, I guess. The silver lining is, yeah, I lost him, but he just got promoted, so it doesn't totally make up for it, but you know what I mean? It's just a point of talking about it, I guess. I mean, because this battle went kind of fast, so that's why I'm chatting a lot. So, as we can see, the Glasgow is a first-rate victory class. So, and this is why we like to have prisoners. You know, if I sit, yeah, and this is the other point too. You know, like if I sit over here and kill a lot of the guys that are on the enemy ship, then I'm not going to get some good numbers of prisoners, which will give me rep when I get to the harbor. So I know it's costly the way I do things. It's costly to try to get these guys quickly, and it costs me sailors. But I look at, if I can get 400 of them when I capture these guys, that's big. Like we do have 653 of these, which is, again, not, you know, melee is only 18, so this is the worst, you know, one of the worst guns. I mean, you could probably look at stats and try to figure out which one is the worst. But the point is, if I have 2,000 of these and I have low on rep, then I'm going to have to use these, because then I don't have to spend rep. So anyways, enough chat. Let's get this done. I mean, it's a victory, right? I mean, that's the way I got to look at it. Like, I've always put this game up showing a person playing it and getting a victory. I mean, that's the point, right? Like, it doesn't matter how you get the victory, as long as you get the victory, right? I mean, and like I said, if we lost a mass, oh my God, the cost of that. Look at these costs are low for me right here. Yeah, so that's not bad, spending that amount of money. But the enemy gets lucky to knock out one of these. That's 9,000 right there that you would spend, especially for this guy right here. And this one, first rate ocean. So yeah, okay, so I thought this was a second rate. No, I got a first rate ocean. I got that from the last battle. So I did have a first rate. So they did throw in a first rate against me. So I guess you can consider that fair, right? Like a fair point. But, and that's with adaptation, so I got a first rate ocean, got a second rate Barfleur, we got a third rate Ardent, and we have a third rate Bellona. So we got 841 there. We got 455 there. Here's where we lost. Yeah, see? And it was a higher tier officer. And this guys ain't really that great. I mean, if you consider it, look at. Yeah, so on Fenwick, by the time I got to Fenwick, she doesn't really have that great of officers. Because I'm looking at this, and these are lousy stats. So I think, let's take a look. Is it Fenwick that we're looking at? Yeah. Now, let's look at Vashala. Yeah, see, Vashala's got better. Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I don't really have... I mean, this is a good bit of stats right here. I mean... But looking at the numbers, you know, like... Rodker, again... My capital ship, now this is me. I renamed him to me. And... You can see I'm a captain, but I just have standard XP numbers. Yeah, he's got some good numbers. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, what am I, like 13 battles into the campaign? So I'm not really far in. Okay, well, let's take a look. You know, I'm losing my train of thought of what I want to talk about because of the simple fact that I'm realizing that, you know, my guys are not that great, even though, but this looks good as far as the overall experience together. And somehow Garlic is better than Fenwick at the moment. And we have Vieira here that has no officers. This ship has none. And this ship has none. So, okay, we got to decide what we're going to do here. Now, the Glasgow... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see what... Okay, well, we know we don't want an Ardent. An Ardent is the... How can I say it? It's better than a fifth-rate ship, but it's not better than any other ship that's above it. So, I mean, I will get rid of that one. Even though it only cost me 40 rep, I will send that one away. And the question is, should I add a yeoman to mine and get rid of this ship? I can get 30 for this. And of that would give me 68. And, you know, I can spend the 45 to have this one added. You know what I mean? And then I can get rid of, like, say, Vieira. I'll make Vieira this ship. And I'll get rid of Vieira. because I'm trying to downsize but also upclass my ships. So I mean, you can do either or, right? I mean, so yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to push to get this one. Because this ship's gonna give me 22, it'll give me 50. 50 some, oh, it'll give me some rep, but if I do it this way, I'm gonna spend 50 of it. And I'm just gonna be worse off, I think. So I think I'm gonna send this one away. And then I can take 45 and add that ship to my fleet. And I still have 23 rep. If I do it the other way, I'm going to have even less rep. And the American campaign, like I said. So now I've already taken the officers off of Vieira. Okay, so Vieira has 3 perks. Yeah, here's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and spend the money to buy, because look at these stats, right? There's a gap right in here. So how expensive? Well, it's still gonna be 18,000 though to buy the 3 perks. Like, look at this. Oh, well, well, first of all, wait, let me get these officers back on. I mean, let me cancel that for a minute. Sorry, I'm making mistakes here. All right, so we got the 4 officers. Let's put those guys on first of all. Now, what happens if we take reserves off? I can go to 175. Okay. 176. It's still going to cost 12,000. All right, so you got to look at that's a $12,000 cost right there. And now we're going to take these guns off. I mean, these officers and then these guns. I'm going to take these off, which will gain a little bit of money back, but it's always a bad deal doing that. But you're gonna have to do it eventually if you want to upgrade to different classes of ships. So now over here, alright, so now we have officers on the ship. And so we'll take Vieira off this ship, put that one on there. And we'll just, and this is a 4th-rate Razi class ship. So I mean, it goes up to 1,400 in weight. So at the time when I got this, this was nice to have. You can get 4 officers on here, 22 and 26 guns, and you can put 2 upgrades on. So, I mean, it's not a bad ship. It's just that right now, and I'm not even know if I'm doing this cost effectively, but anyways, let's go to here because they might buy back the prisoners here. So let's just go right back here. Okay, well, I think I've already got 23 rep. So maybe I'll take the money this time. It'll be 3,000 for the 600 prisoners. So this is why I like to capture ships and get the prisoners. I don't like killing off the prisoners. Like, you just set your ships to broadside. Hey, we got the Navy and Marine Corps Achievement Medal. Nice. Yeah, man. That's nice. Alright, we got 18,007 rep, 1 career point. Oh, and they did give us 400 of these. The Battle of Block Island. So we did get 400 Sea Service 38, but the point here is it's got a sword bayonet. So that's good. So the last thing we'll do is the Wolf Pack. We need to have 1 ship or 3. So I'm going to sell off this ship right here. USS Selly. 18,000 for the Razzie. But let's take a look and see what it is if we wanted to buy it. So it costs, they're going to give us 18,000. And here it is, 35. So that's double. So right now they only give me double of, half of what they're going to sell it at. So, and that's because I don't have this maxed out yet. All because I'm hurting for money, so my only, even though I can go into luck here because I'm going to do a side mission, but by putting 3 ships in, I'm going to have the percentage that I need. So this is not really anything right now that I need at the very moment. But I do need to get the maximum amount of money that I'm going to get per battle. So this will give me the 25% extra cash for that. So every battle comes up, that's what I'm going to get now. I mean, you can see where I put my stuff. I mixed it around a little bit, but not greatly. But anyways, okay, so now we're gonna get Vieira up and running. We got 530 guys here, so she can be at least 530. And we're going to take a look at all our rifles. Now, of course, like I told you, we have 2,000 of these. And even though you can see that I have 23 rep, I don't really want to waste it. So, I'm going to consider all those things. But we do have 900 of these. But I'm thinking, wouldn't I rather have these guys have them? Look at this. Plus, we're going into a side mission right now, so we don't want to lose any good guns. So why don't I give Vieira these? And we go to 530. And this is about the best that we can do right there. And now I can get them for 6,000. I can get them to optimal. And I can give them the perks that I like, which is this, 15% morale. I like 25% rotation speed plus 25% move speed. And I also like sea wolves. Accuracy, reload, and sailing. Those are just what I stick to. I mean, all right. So we got that one. I'm going to put this one in the side mission because, you know, they don't have the best officers, which is fine for what I want to do. I just want to give these guys some experience. And they won't get perks because they already got them, but I hope to get these up. And if they lose some of these rifles, it's no big deal. And then for my ship, I think because we got good guys and stuff, I think I'm just going to go down to, like if I go to here, it's going to be an extreme cost later on. But let's give that a try for a moment. I think we're going to put Fenwick and Garlic in to get experience for their officers and stuff. Nope. We got 2,000 of these. I'm not going to blow rep. And I'm not going to risk good guns for the side mission. So and that's why I'm saying if we got a bunch of these, it's only 18 melee. But see the thing here that I'm looking at, you know, 0 cost and no reps. So I mean, so now Fenwick has those, Garlic has those, Vieira, and I think those are the 3 ships that I'll put into the battle. And I think just, but well, we still have 200 here. We'll just put those back on the ship. That way it's no cost and, you know, whatever. Okay, so let's take a look at the fleet costs here. You can see 17,000 I'm going to lose. Fenwick, Garlic, and Vieira are at optimal. They each have these guns. So they're going to do this battle. So Vieira's going in first. Then Garlic and Fenwick. 100%, so that's why I didn't have to, you know, do luck. So we're going to go ahead and start this. Now, unfortunately, you know, I'm going to lose 17,000, you know, but we got to get to the next stage anyways, right? So, you know, either way, we got to do this. And so let's see what we're going to get for doing this. All right. So the wolf pack loaded with prizes. Okay, so we got 14,000. Got 6 reputation. We sunk both of these ships. We got light, none, and light damage. You can see Vieira, Garlic, and Fenwick. And that is that. So that turned out okay. They gave us 400 of these rifles. And in Congress, July 4th, 1776, the anonymous declaration of the 13 United States of America. So the effect of it all is minus 25% recruitment costs. So we have a modifier here that's minus 25% recruitment costs. This is the tech tree. Now the only thing I don't like about side missions, because this ship has a repair kit, look at this. We have no control over... Yeah, look, right here. Look. This ship probably lost the bowsprit. And so just losing that alone probably costs. We got planking. Look. So it's going to cost us $1,000. I mean, this is the only thing you can't control in a side mission. You can't tell your ship to repair itself during the battle. And I even asked the dev if he could make it so that way the ships would auto do that instead of us having to click on it. And he said no, but whatever. So yeah, so that's not great. And Vieira didn't have one, so I can understand whatever cost she... Yeah, look, even Vieira lost sail, you know? And planking. Man. Yeah, I don't get it. Okay. And if I were to buy, like, I don't even know if I could do it right now anyways. Alright, well, I'm going to consider this ship here. Well, let's first look and see what's coming up next. Pain in the neck. Alright, so maybe this is where I can get rid of my fire ship. And this is only going to pay that. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, I'm losing 17,000 a turn. I mean, this is ridiculous. I can't... This is nothing. I mean... And then to challenge is only 18. I could bump it to 22. So you need to have 3 ships or 6. You need to have 3 or 6. So basically, and then this is going to be 1 of 3. And this is going to be 1 of 3. So really, I got to prepare either 3 ships or 6 ships for the next 2 battles. So that's basically the way to look at it. And if you look, my fleet is not that big anyway. Look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I include the fire ship, and get rid of it, that's 6 ships. So yeah, I mean really, it's not like I have a gigantic fleet. I mean, but I have high class ships, but I mean, this is the way it's gonna go for me. I mean, I don't see any other way around it. I mean, I guess I could have started this campaign and used a fire ship to take out every third-rate ship, so that way I could have just lower class ships. But eventually it's gonna, you know, you can't keep doing that. I mean, you can't keep surviving that way. I mean, you're basically gonna have to get ships. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm really... What's it gonna cost just to have... Well, 25% cheaper on recruits. So does that mean when I'm buying veterans too? So that's gonna cost 5,000. Yeah, now if I do that, it's only gonna cost 1,000, and I'll have optimal. I already got optimal here. Okay, we're gonna lose there. Like, I'm willing to give up some experience, because they're gonna get experience in the battle anyways. I'm just seeing if I can get to optimal for all of the ships. It's not generally the way I play. I always go over max cruise, but when my fleet is so darn expensive, I have to try to do this as cheaply as possible. And you can see here, I can't really do that. So I think we can just go to there. Oh, and we're going to finally buy some of these, but no, I'm going to go ahead now. Oh yeah, remember they gave us, like I had bought some of these earlier in the campaign, and then I didn't have enough of them to use later on, so, and plus they gave us some of these, so now I'm gonna go ahead and give that to my capital ship. But it is gonna cost me 12,000 for that, but I want to keep the perks. So Vashal is my second best ship, I think. So we'll give him these. Well, these are 22 melee. And the rest of the ships are going to have these because that's all we got. And then we're going to put the fire ship in. Because I might as well spend it here. I mean, it's only a brig, and it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to give me much money if I sell it. So I might as well get rid of it, but... Well, I'm not going to buy officers, so why don't we just put these two guys on here? Yeah, I remember somebody asked me, why do I put 2 officers on a fire ship? And I think the reason I do it is because if I can luckily get these guys back onto a ship, you know, like 2's better than 1, I guess, and each one takes a chance of getting killed anyway, but I think this can go to 155. And I'm kind of broke. So so again, you know, take a look at my finances. I'm gonna lose nearly 20,000. So I mean, I don't know how I can keep going like this. I just don't know how I can keep going. I mean, I'd hate to have to sell off like one of these ships, but I mean, this is ridiculous, right? I can't even, and I can't even put anything on this ship right here. Right? I can't even do that. But yeah, I can't even do that though, you know what I mean? Like this is hilarious. I don't have any money. So we can only go in with optimal crews. That's about it. And generally, I'm going to tell you the way I play, I generally don't do that. I always max out my crews. But not but not this kind of fleet that I have. I mean, this is about the max that I can do. So for a short video, it's become a lot longer, and I have discussed a lot of things. I don't know if any of it will make any sense with anybody who watches this, but this is about the best that I can do it. So other than that, I mean, after the next battle, basically, I'm gonna be broke, right? I mean, basically, I'm gonna be broke. So yeah, I mean, Yeah, I don't know much about what to say about that. But anyways, no matter where you are in the world, I hope you're having a great day or a great afternoon. Or even a good night. Take care of yourselves. Be good to others. Always be kind. Spread wellness. God bless to you in your own religion. Keep all religions equal. And just remember, we can always agree or disagree, but we can still be friends. So always do it in a nice way. This is your friend Jeff. I'm going to sign out. Adios, amigos, and adios, the lovely amigas.